Collaborative workspaces are one of the resources available to registered EDX users on the private side of EDX. The private side of EDX is meant to support DOE and NETL's ongoing research efforts. This is a growth area for EDX, but essentially includes a growing suite of resources, including workspaces, tools such as EDX Wiki, and other capabilities to support efficient and timely execution of research by NETL-affiliated research teams. Collaborative workspaces provide a secure environment where NETL-affiliated research teams, including those with outside collaborators, can access and share resources needed for ongoing research. Within collaborative workspaces, registered EDX users can quickly and efficiently create private sharing environments and invite any registered user they want to their private workspace. Within each collaborative workspace, users will see the same basic dashboard upon entry. Each workspace contains datasets, activity, calendar, forum, folders, library, and slate. Collaborative workspaces can be used for single file transfers, like an FTP service, or for group collaboration. Registered users with a .netl.doe.gov email address can create and administer collaborative workspaces by clicking on the Add Collaborative Workspace button. Simply type the name of the collaborative workspace and provide a description. By clicking the Create a Collaborative Workspace button, the user creates a private sharing environment that is only accessible to the user who created it. Generally, whoever creates the workspace is designated as the administrator for that workspace. However, once members are added to a workspace, the administrator may choose to designate different roles and responsibilities for each member. If a collaborative workspace administrator wants to add other members to their collaborative workspace, they can simply click the Members button and then the Add Member button. To search for registered users to add to your workspace, simply type the user's first and last name and select the appropriate username that will appear below the search box. At this point, the administrator can define the new member's role level. Administrators have the ability to add and delete members and add and modify submissions. Editors have the ability to add and modify submissions, but cannot add or delete members. Members can access data in a collaborative workspace, but cannot add or delete members or add or modify submissions. Administrators can add as many members as they want to the collaborative workspace. Administrators can also add multiple members assigned to the same member role. Simply search and click on the members or separate the member usernames by clicking Enter, Tab, or Comma. When all of the members have been selected, hit the Add button and the new members are added to the private sharing environment. The new members will receive an email notification that they have been added to the collaborative workspace. Based on their assigned role level, members will have immediate ability to access and utilize the workspace. Within the Datasets section, workspace teams can share working files and resources. Ultimately, some of these resources may end up maturing to the point where they could eventually be pushed to the public side of EDX if the workspace team agrees that they are appropriate for such release. Thus, workspaces were created to support ongoing research and make it easy for teams to publish their products when ready. For working, private files, workspace users can add a new resource by clicking on Add Dataset to Collaborative Workspace. The Collaborative Workspace contribution form looks very similar to the public contribution form, but requires far less input for the informal work environment. One noticeable distinction is that the very top of the form alerts the user that a contribution is being added to a private collaborative workspace. On page 2 and 3 of the form, users can select Toggle Short Form On. This will reduce the form to only show required fields on the submission. On page 3, users can create or select an already existing folder to place the submission in. To create a new folder, check the box that states Create New Folder to place dataset, name the new folder, and identify the location where you want the folder to reside. Clicking Finish will complete the submission. Upon completion, the new submission will be immediately accessible to all members of the collaborative workspace. Workspace users can also create folders to organize collaborative workspace resources. Users create a new folder by selecting the Folders tab. The user will then be prompted to provide a name for the new folder, check the root directory, and click on the Create button. The new folder will then be created on the root directory of the collaborative workspace. A user can create as many folders and subfolders as they wish. Users can also change the folder name, move datasets from one folder to another, move folders from one directory to another, and delete folders. Please note that permissions are not set for each folder. All members of the Collaborative Workspace have access to all folders and subfolders of the Collaborative Workspace. Collaborative Workspaces have a unique calendar. Members can create new calendar events and export the calendar to their preferred email account. To export a Collaborative Workspace calendar, click on the Export Calendar button. Once exported, a user can choose to open the calendar in their preferred email or save the calendar as an ICS file. If saved as an ICS file, the user can then import the file into their preferred email address. The forum allows members to communicate within the Collaborative Workspace. Members can create a thread based upon a topic. Other members of the Collaborative Workspace can reply to the topic. The forum will record all responses and is always accessible within the Collaborative Workspace. Administrators can edit a Collaborative Workspace by clicking on the Edit button. The administrator can change the name and the description of the Collaborative Workspace or add an image or logo to represent that workspace. Images can be uploaded, or users can provide a direct URL that will load the image to the Collaborative Workspace. If you have any questions about Collaborative Workspaces, please contact EDX support at netl.doe.gov.